Good Monday morning, everyone, and welcome to Flock of Wisdom, and thanks for being a part of it. Today, I'm going to start in the book of Acts, chapter 21, verses 2 and 3. It says, "And finding a ship sailing over into Phoenicia, we went abroad and set forth. Now, when we had discovered Cyprus, we left it on the left hand and sailed into Syria and landed at Tyre, for there the ship was to unlade her burden." This scripture is where I get my title from. It's time to unload. As I was reading this passage of scripture, I felt that this is what the Lord wanted me to speak on today. You see, in this life, like the ship, we also carry loads. Every boat that I've ever been on has a load capacity or a weight limit. And I've done a little research on why a boat has a weight limit. It has a weight limit to ensure stability and prevent capsizing or swamping by limiting how low the boat sits in the water. Overloading reduces the boat's freeboard, which is the distance from the water, making it easier for waves to come aboard and swamp the vessel. It also decreases maneuverability and can stress the boat's structure, leading to potential damage. Reasons for weight limits on a boat are: one, for stability. A boat's ability to remain upright is compromised when it's overloaded. The more weight that's added, the lower the boat sits, reducing its stability and making it more susceptible to tipping over. Swamping and capsizing. With reduced freeboard, water can easily come over the sides, flooding the boat and causing it to capsize or swamp, even in calm water. For your safety, overloaded boats or ships are harder to control, with slower and less precise steering. This makes them more dangerous to operate, especially in rough conditions. Structural integrity. An excessive load can place stress on the boat's hull, potentially causing cracks in the fiberglass or other structural damage over time. So how many people or things can be carried on a boat is not a trick question. And the answer is not as many or as much as can fit on board. You should never carry more than one can safely fit on board to balance the load, to prevent capsizing or swamping. I think the word swamping and its definition is significant in this lesson this morning, due to its definition, which is to burden or overwhelm or to render helpless. Like the ship, which had been sailing and along the way had picked up passengers and cargo, we too, in our journey along life, pick up things that we need to unladen that burdens our walk. To unladen is to discharge or to unload. To be laden is to be burdened or heavily loaded, either physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Matthew 11 and 28 says, Jesus says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." People who are heavy laden are people burdened from carrying loads beyond their limit. A burden is anything grievous that oppresses us. It's a heavy weight of concern, guilt, or responsibility that can feel overwhelming and affect our well-being and our growth. It's a heavy, unignorable feeling or weight on one's heart. A burden will affect the whole person, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, influencing their daily functions. Burdens may stem from personal struggles like guilt, shame, doubt, and can hinder spiritual growth. Like a physical load slows you down, spiritual burdens can hinder a person's spiritual growth and their relationship with God. A physical burden can also lead to a spiritual burden. Physical burdens refer to things like illness or heavy objects. Emotional burdens refer to things like grief, fear, or stress. Financial burdens are related to debt, and relational burdens are things such as conflicts in your relationships. Emotional burdens are feelings like fear, sadness, grief, anxiety, shame, and anger. They can come from experiencing and processing traumatic events that leave you with emotional scars that function as burdens. Emotional burdens can leave you with negative beliefs from past experiences that turn into emotional burdens. The loss of a loved one can leave you emotionally burdened. Regardless of the kind of burden that you're carrying, it's time to unload these burdens. As the ship was able to unladen her burden at Tyre, we also have a place to unladen our burdens. Psalms 55:22 tells us to cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. This is handing our troubles over to God and allowing his strength to comfort us and to ease our burdens. We can also carry each other's loads. There's more than one cargo ship to carry cargo, and there's more than one person in the body of believers to help bear each other's burdens. Galatians 6:2 tells us to bear ye one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. I don't know what you picked up along the way that is weighing on you, but I feel the Lord is saying it's time to unload it all. You were never meant to carry more than your capacity. Each of us have limits on the things we can carry at one time before it begins to overwhelm us, and we begin to freeboard or sink. And God is saying, just give it to me. Just leave it at my feet. If you need help carrying your burdens to the Lord, reach out to other Christians and don't hesitate to ever ask for help. I know it's not easy to ask for help, but any true Christian will gladly be willing to help. You're not left alone to carry this on your own. There's help if you will just be willing to unladen your burdens. Be careful. I want to just add to this. Just be careful who you are telling your problems to and who you are seeking help from. Make sure it's a true Christian, someone who's there to help you and not to use it against you. But there are Christians, people in your church, the pastor's wives, the pastors, close friends in the church. There's people that you can count on. There's people that you can call on. You can reach out in the group to any one of us, and I will gladly listen to you or pray for you or whatever you need. I'll be there, and I'm sure that I can speak for us all when I say that if you need help with something, just reach out to one of us and just ask. We'd all be glad to help and do whatever we can. So this is my little nugget today. It's time to just let it go. It's time to release whatever has got you weighed down. It's time to give it back to the Lord. He's there. He's waiting. It was never meant for us to carry alone. So until next week, I just want to say God bless you all. And Lord willing, I will talk to you all next Monday. But until then, I pray that you all have a great week. And I pray that you all just stay blessed and be a blessing to everyone you come in contact with. And just give it all to God. Until next time, goodbye.